This spicy ramen feels like it melts on contact, but that melt is engineered step by step.
2 foundations,
Wheat for the noodle.
and chile for the burn.
Good ramen noodles start with wheat that mills into consistent flour, so every bite behaves the same.
Milling controls texture. Fine enough for smooth noodles, strong enough to keep chew.
Alkaline water, kansui, shifts the dough's chemistry, giving ramen that springy bite and golden tone.
It looks messy at first. Then the gluten network forms, turning crumbs into structure.
Resting relaxes the dough, so it rolls thin without tearing.
Rollers align the gluten. This is where chew becomes controlled, not random.
Precision cutting sets thickness, thin enough to melt, thick enough to survive boiling. A quick steam partially cooks the noodle, setting structure before drying.
Air-dried stays cleaner. Flash-fried turns porous, so broth soaks in fast. Remove excess oil. Cool it down. Crisp structure now. Perfect rehydration later.
Broth starts big, long heat pulls flavor into the liquid, then it gets concentrated. Reduce the water, keep the taste. This becomes the base that blooms back into fresh broth.
Heat releases capsaicin and aroma. Chili oil is flavor delivery, not just pain. Powder blends for consistency, so every packet hits the same level of heat.
Portioning is precision. Noodles, broth, heat, measured down to the gram. A perfect seal keeps moisture out, because moisture kills crunch and turns spice stale.
Replace oxygen with nitrogen, slows staling, and protects the noodles in transit.
They check texture, aroma, and color, because one weak batch ruins the whole experience.
Now it's logistics. Packed, stacked, and protected so it survives the real world.
Days ago, it was wheat and chiles. Now it's dinner, waiting for hot water and a few upgrades.
That mouth melt is thin noodles, smart drying, and concentrated broth, built to taste like it was made right now.